Then we'll have the Glengallen race. Then we'll have the Futurity final. So straight into the big stuff after after this novice. But every race is important, obviously, on a Thursday night, particularly with the level of prize money that's on offer. Green light, race 1. Off now. Dash of Essence jumped out well, leads the way. Cobbiner coming up to spear across and take the lead into the first turn, and Cobbiner went into that corner hard and found itself 3 in front of Dash of Essence. Bring Back Bob went up into 3rd placing. They're clear then of Q Loz, followed by Attaboy Ted. Long way back is Super Duty, Glamour Row and Maritime Strike, the last one. On the home turn, Cobbiner by about 3. Dash of Essence is coming after it. Cobbiner in front, Dash of Essence flashing through on the inside, grabbed the lead, too good. Dash of Essence beat Cobbiner and the fast finishing Q Loz. I'd say Attaboy Ted, the green rug might, the green rug might get 4th just in front of Super Duty. Followed then back behind them by Bring Back Bob and also Maritime Strike and Glamour Row. Too strong, number 1, Dash of Essence, $3.90 and $1.40. Cobbiner, number 2 at $1.30 and 3 Q-Loz $1.70. So punters worked that one out pretty well. They were the 3 favourites, although in the final wash-up it was 3-2-1, the order of favouritism. 1-2-3, the order of finish. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3 and 6. Attaboy Ted has run 4th. 30 and 25 the run. So given a novice winner running 30 and 25, we can expect some slick times in the good quality races which are about to happen. 1 1/4 by a neck. 1 1/4 by Sandra Hunt at $5.50. We're looking at the winner plus the fastest 3 seconds out of the 5 Derby heats tonight to make it to the final next Thursday. So we'll keep an eye on those second place getters for you, their times. Green light, heat 1 of the Derby for Brandon's. Racing and Fast Archer began brilliantly. Nico Bale missed it, it's back last. Fast Archer leads at the first turn from Latrobe Lorient and Fire Out going up strongly but round the outside. Into the back they go. Fast Archer 1 length in front. Top Story's up the challenge. Then came Latrobe Lorient followed by Rush of Power, who's back to about 4th placing. Then Auriga Legend, Nico Bale and Fire Out went back to the tail. Fast Archer with a race on its hands because Top Story's there on the outside. Fast Archer and Top Story. Fast Archer, Top Story. Top Story grabbed the lead and Top Story beat Fast Archer and was too good. Rush of Power 3rd. Nico Bale got home late to run 4th. Then came Auriga Legend, Latrobe Lorient and Fire Out in about 30 and 4. 7 Top Story. What an excellent training performance by Sandra Hunt to bring this dog into a Derby heat first up after a spell. Back in January was the last time this dog raced. And he's issued the challenge to Fast Archer down the back. Fast Archer didn't shirk the task, but from the 40-metre mark or so, the winner was too good. Yeah, Kel Greeno from Victoria with the favourite here. Number 6, Hello Goodbye, showing $3 on Tatsbet. The first heat went the way of Top Story in 30 and 41 for Sandra Hunt of Queensland, and Fast Archer ran 2nd for New South Wales Clay Mullins at a time of 30 and 47. Green light, heat 2 of the Derby. Off they go. Flying T began well. Here comes Hello Goodbye down the outside to head it off though. And into the first turn they go. Hello Goodbye crossed over by a length and a half on Flying T. 3 away dropped Jaw, and then came Kenzo Carew, followed by Raging Obsession. Well out of it, Eastern Bale, Pops Max and Classy George, the last one. Off the back, and Hello Goodbye said, well, goodbye, said Tada, I'm off. And it dashed away from Flying T. Hello Goodbye, the front runner, going on powerfully. Hello Goodbye, too good. Flying T ran 2nd. 3rd is Kenzo Carew, nearly a dead heat for 4th. Dropped Jaw or Raging Obsession. Not sure which way that'll go. Followed then by Eastern Bale, Pops Max and Classy George. Hello Goodbye, 430 and 160. 1 Flying T, 270. 3 Kenzo Carew, 230. It's very close for 4th between the 2 and the 8. Well, we don't see Kel Greeno here in Brisbane all that often with greyhounds, so you respect anything he brings here, or anything he produces anywhere, but on the rare occasion he comes here, very rarely goes home without some chocolates. And Hello Goodbye's got the prize. Have a look at the time, will you? 29.84. 29.84. Compared to the first heat, 30 and beautiful downtown Dapto. Okay, in they go. 390, number 4, Transcend Time, firms up to favouritism now. Green light, Derby heat 3. Racing Transcend Time exploded out of box 4 straight to the lead from Surf and Kawati, followed on the inside there by Roselle Flash as they get to the first turn, and in trouble out the back there was Sahara and also Bo Ryan. The Lamplighter and a clear one is Transcend Time. 10 in front here of Surf and Kawati, Roselle Flash. Schroeder Bale up into 4th placing, and then Bo Ryan, Hawko's Mistake, Master McRae is one of the last as they come around the corner for the judge. It's a procession. Transcend Time by 5. Roselle Flash second, Schroeder Bale third, 4th in Surf and Kawati in front of Sahara, and then came Bo Ryan, Hawko's Mistake, Master McRae in about 30 and 10. Mark as a party with Transcend Time, and we're going to see Jagger Swagger shortly. Transcend Time, number 4, 410 and 190. 3 Roselle Flash, 220. 6 Schroeder Bale, 140. 30 and 16, the winning gallop. 4365, so the unusual situation there of the 1, 2, 7, 8 not getting a look in. The numbers are 4, 3, 6 and 5. 30 and 16 is the gallop. Transcend Time, Marco Zapati trains this son of Bombastic Shiraz. Straight track racing at Appin. And Mark's based in that nice little part of the world. In they go. Jagger Swagger's already won 2 derbies. Set, green light. Racing, he began beautifully, Jagger Swagger, and there he goes straight to the lead. From Claneye ran Mr. Garcia and Veyron Bale putting itself into the picture down the outside. Jagger Swagger out of the straight by a length and a half on Veyron Bale. They're 10 lengths in front of the others, Mr. Garcia, Claneye Ren and Chappelli. Well back Frosty JJ, Riggs and Poetic Mover the last one. On the turn, Jagger Swagger by a couple of lengths. Sticking with it is Veyron Bale, but Jagger Swagger, he's already won 2 derbies, and the Queensland Derby might be his 3rd one. He wins this heat nicely. Jagger Swagger first, Veyron Bale second from Chappelli and Mr. Garcia. Then came behind this brigade was Frosty JJ, Claneye Ren, Riggs, Poetic Mover. We're down to about the 29.80 mark. Classy performer, number 2, Jagger Swagger. 5.68 early split, 29.82 stacks up against the 29.84 recorded in heat number 2 by Hello Goodbye from Melbourne. This one, 29.82. He's already won the National Derby at the Gardens, the Richmond Derby, and as I suggested in the call, the next Ipswich Saturday meeting will be tomorrow week, April 27, a non-tab. They'll race fortnightly non-tab for the time being on Saturday nights at Ipswich, in addition to their Tuesday and Friday twilights. Green light here, 290 number 1 Muskin Bale, set. Racing, missed it a bit, Muskin Bale. Pharmacopoeia out fast. Stolen Lollies is down the outside, and there goes Captain Clary through the pack as they go to the first turn, and an $18 shot. Captain Clary takes the lead, a length and a half. Stolen Lollies, 2 lengths away. Pharmacopoeia, and then came Unexplained. Well back then is Noble Bale, followed by Yogi Blue. Getting well back, Muskin Bale is back at the tail with Taylor Knox coming around the corner. It's still Captain Clary nicely out in front. Captain Clary, the front runner from Pharmacopoeia, and Captain Clary 2.5 to Pharmacopoeia. Stolen Lollies 3rd, Unexplained 4th, and then came Noble Bale. They were followed by Yogi Blue, Muskin Bale, and last of all Taylor Knox. Gee, good run here, about 29.8 again. Peter Roichi trains this one, a local victory. Captain Clary, 11.70 and $4. Well, as I mentioned in the call, he was $18 when they went out of the straight, but final injection of funds came into $11.70. The numbers are 7283. Okay, well, 29.8 went up. Now it's showing us 30 and 16. So please note that 30 and 16. Race 9, number 2, $50 each way at the Ipswich Twilight meeting tomorrow by a Wallabies player and Ipswich ambassador, Berwick Barnes. Okay, green light, $1.40. Glenn Gallen, box 1. They're set. They're away. He came out with them, Glenn Gallen. He's going up there with Freeman Thunder down to the first turn. Glenn Gallen holds them out from Freeman Thunder. True to You tried to get around the pack, but got into a little bit of trouble, and Glenn Gallen out to the back by 2.5 on Freeman Thunder. Miss Milkshake comes to 3rd. Then True to You, followed by Mets Magic, who's trying to make ground to midfield. From Cakes and Pies, Made to Fly, and Jack Swagger, the last one. Glenn Gallen, he runs a cracking middle split. He put 8 lengths on them from Freeman Thunder, and it's the magnificent Glenn Gallen. Away he goes. Glenn Gallen, Mets Magic coming home gamely for 2nd. 3rd, Cakes and Pies. 4th, and then was Miss Milkshakes. And Ronnie Balls run 2nd, 3rd and 4th behind Tony Brett's Superstar. Then came Made to Fly, Freeman Thunder, True to You, and Jack Swagger. He's run around the 29.9 mark, Glenn Gallen. 29.89 to be precise. Wonderful performer. 29 and 89. They don't come more honest, more genuine than Glengallen. By Flying Stanley out of Incoherent, Tony Brett for the Velocity Lodge partners. It's 1, 7, 5 and 3. She's got a powerhouse finishing burst. She jumps well, but then doesn't just show speed after that, Winsome Charlie, so she could end up anywhere. If it happens to be on the fence behind the leaders, watch out. An intriguing futurity about to unfold. Green light, set. Racing. Out fast, Celtic Diva takes the lead. Here's Xylia Allen, and pushing through there was Pilzar Zinger, wider out CEO, followed there by Purcell Bale, beaten for speed. Winsome Charlie trying to get up on the inside. Well back, Miss Carew and Tark's Jewel, the last one. Down the back, Celtic Diva in front of Pilzar Zinger. There are a couple in front of Purcell Bale running on strongly. Then came Winsome Charlie and Xylia Allen, just a bit flat-footed at the moment. Look at the bunch on the turn. I can spot Purcell Bale spearing through. Takes the lead. Late is Xylia Allen, but Purcell Bale has beaten Xylia Elements of Bait Quinella, Celtic Diva and Tark's Jewel in a further photo for third and fourth. Then came Pilzar Zinger, Miss Carew, CEO, Winsome Charlie up ahead of a couple of those, in fact more than a couple. What a keenly contested affair. Look, the time's 30 and 40. That's, you know, what the fifth graders run. But it was such an even field, such a keenly contested affair that Purcell Bale had to do it tough from back in the pack, but has gunned them down. 3, 5, 1, 8. Graham Bates lob with the Quinella. 3, 5, 1 and 8. Celtic Diva third and Tark's Jewel fourth. Victoria's run first, second and fourth, with the Queenslander Celtic Diva or Celtic Diva, whichever way you like, in third spot. So there you go. The 18th of April, a common denominator there. For a bit of trivia for the trivia buffs. 350 number 1 Bogey Dawn. Oh wow, 350 into 260 in one swoop. Number 1 Bogey Dawn is the clear-cut Tats Bet favourite. Trained by Bob Giltonen. Bogey Dawn by the Great High Earner out of Bogey Sky. Trying for back-to-back Thursday wins at this venue. Ipswich race tomorrow, the Twilights Greyhounds. Steve Hawkins will be there for the team. Green light, race 9 Albion. Racing, Bogey Dawn out well, so was El 50 Cent and City Hawk, and they come down to the first turn with El 50 Cent going hard into that bend and crossing over. Got away by a couple. Bogey Dawn is there, nice and handy, followed by Junior Hornet railing into third placing, followed there by City Hawk. Well back now is Space Wave, then Sporting Speed. Bellissimo Bell is one of the last as they come up towards the home turn. Around at they corner now, and Bogey Dawn quickly assumed control and got away. Coming home gamely, Junior Hornet, but Bogey Dawn moves clear. Bogey Dawn beat Junior Hornet. City Hawk was third, Bellissimo Bell fourth. Then Space Wave, Sassy Dior was always back in the field with Sporting Speed. And El 50 Cent, after leading the early charge, dropped out to be about the last one home, approximately 30 and 3. 1 Bogey Dawn, gee, she really accelerated around the home turn. Put a real big margin between herself and her rivals there. 270 and 180, number 1 Bogey Dawn. 4 Junior Hornet 310, 5 City Hawk at 390. 8 is fourth, that's Bellissimo Bell. 1458. See Breakfast with Peter and Mary Steak. Forward they come. 600 the trip. I'll give you the box draw for the Derby final straight after this race, by the way. Green light now for the last. Off they go. And beginning very fast, KC Spirit dashed out to the early lead. It's a $44 shot, but it's in front. From Pedro's Parade and Withcott Wizard. They've raced away from Apache Kitten. And then Starliner, who gets a long way back. So too Raging Isa with Lucky Cha-Cha and Lay Down Teddy. In the back, and Casey Spirit by a length. Pedro's Parade's the one looming ominously, and Withcott Wizard stalking them, goes to the inside, and Starliner runs on strongly out of the pack as well. Casey Spirit the first for the judge. Right down the outside is Starliner with a big sweep. Starliner went over the top of them, and Starliner went home to beat Apache Kitten, Casey Spirit and Withcott Wizard, possibly in that order. Behind them then Pedro's Parade, Raging Isa, Lucky Cha-Cha, Lay Down Teddy. 4 Starliner, $2.90 and $1.10 takes the prize. Big sweep from midfield to run them down. The judge wants the photo for second and third. Just before we go to our next commitment, let me give you the box draw for the Queensland Derby final here next Thursday night. Number 1, Hello Goodbye. 2, Tranquil Time. 3, Flying Tea. 4, Captain Clary. 5 is Top Story. 6, Veyron Bale.